Imagine being the absolute best in the world. You're on a 30-match winning streak, the overwhelming favorite to win one of the most prestigious titles in your sport, the French Open. You're 2 sets up and just 1 game away from victory. Then you collapse. This was the devastating reality for the tennis world number 1, Yannick Sinner, at the Philippe Chatrier Court in Paris on May 28, 2026. Sinner, struggling with dizziness, exhaustion, and a sweat-soaked uniform, lost 18 of the final 20 games to a much lower-ranked opponent. He bent over, asked for assistance, and left the court twice, resorting to ice bags and a handheld fan just to cope. The recorded temperature was only 32 degrees Celsius, but the air itself became a weapon. Before we get into the details, take a look at our May 2026 magazine issue highlighting poverty in India. For in-depth coverage, subscribe to our magazine Down to Earth and follow us on YouTube for more video stories. Sinner's sudden physical breakdown wasn't just a tough day on the clay court. It was a clear sign of historic, record-shattering heatwave currently suffocating Western and Central Europe. This extreme unseasonal heat is being driven by a classic and powerful phenomena known as a heat dome. This dome, essentially an atmospheric block of warm air from northern Africa, trapped under a high-pressure system, is compressing and intensifying the heat towards the surface. The intensity of this spring heat wave is unprecedented, with scientists saying that human-caused climate change has made such events hotter, longer, and far more frequent. The numbers are alarming. In the United Kingdom, May month temperature records were broken twice in 24 hours. London's Kew Gardens hit 35.1 degrees Celsius. This record-breaking high was more than 2 degrees Celsius above the previous May benchmark of 32.8 degrees Celsius that had stood for over a century. London also experienced a rare tropical night where temperatures did not drop below 20 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, parts of France's southwest baked at 36 degrees Celsius, with Monday being reported as the hottest May day since measurements began. Temperatures across many affected regions, including Spain, Portugal, and Germany, were found to be 12 degrees Celsius to 16 degrees Celsius above climatological normals. Experts note that Europe has warmed at a rate of 0.56 degrees Celsius per decade over the last 30 years. This is more than twice the global average. According to one professor, records broken after 100 or 150 years should only shift by 1/10 of a degree, not suddenly by 2 or 3 degrees. The human cost of this early heat is tragic. Authorities in France have reported at least 7 deaths potentially linked to the high temperatures, including 5 drownings as people desperately sought relief in unsupervised waters. In the UK, at least 4 teenagers and a 60-year-old man died in apparent drownings. Health modelling for England and Wales projects over 250 additional deaths during this heatwave alone. As one Imperial College London professor stated, these record-breaking temperatures have the fingerprints of climate change all over it, and confirm that our current infrastructure is woefully unprepared for what's next. From world-class athletes crumbling on the court to devastating public health crisis, the 2026 heatwave is a brutal reminder that the climate we grew up with no longer exists. The climate crisis isn't a future threat. It's here, it's deadly, and it's happening right now.